Use your particle beam.
So,
did we win yet?
no, but Garrus is dead.
Recommend something else.
I call that a win.
Alright.
Bring him back to life. Bring him back to life. Do not let
I said that
Garrus-
just tried
Garrus
to get
died.
a reaction out of Mumbles.
I know, that failed.
down.
Why did that not work?
Yeah.
I just ignore everything that Red Scarn says.
Oh, fuck, oh, fuck.
That's actually true.
Really?
Run, run, run,
Awesome.
So this
Yeah,
guy is
everyone.
super
Because
evil.
I have him
Mumbles
muted.
really
Has a lot of
smells,
armor
am I right?
points.
She's like so smelly. She's like smelly
God.
something. What's a good thing to go with smelly?
Oh
guys?
my god.
Any ideas?
Problematic.
Like a name?
Yeah, like a name of some kind. I just
Like
it
a
never
girl's,
comes to
like a
mind.
girl's, yeah, a girl's name that rhymes with smelly.
I can't think of anything.
Me neither.
Kelly, you motherfuckers. God damn it. Do not do that again.
That's a good
Mumbles-
one.
Mumbles, did you ever figure out that I found a way to put smelly on your website?
I left a fucking comment on Chocolate Hammer that you fucking did that. And I was mad
You
at
could have renamed the
Yep.
banner image I gave you, you know.
I know,
There we go.
but I let it go. I was
This
like,
is the
I'll let Red
this
have
is
this.
the infamous collectors leaving no trace exit. Yeah.
It's like the launch. It's like an launch of like one of our first generation space rockets, space orbitals.
There's a puppy in there.
Yeah, you could probably see that just by
Also
looking
notice
out the space
that,
window.
That those were supposed to be laser cannons, as in like lasers, not like Star Wars laser cannons, not like ground artillery, lasers, and they were shooting bolts.
I know that name. Sure.
And then making exploding
Some
sounds.
type of big alliance here.
Yeah, because technically, like, Star Wars laser, like, they don't really, that's not really lasers, those are blasters.
They're
Oh,
aren't they made out of
boo.
crystals
So,
or something?
You're in the presence of
you know,
Here's Caden.
you're playing this game for the first time, and
all the good people we lost, and
you know, you're thinking, well, that beginning was really dumb, but maybe the game will get better. But there's a point in this game where you're playing and you suddenly come to the crushing realization that, no, this is not gonna get better. And, in fact, this is the point where Mass Effect is broken for everyone forever. And this is that
Yes.
2 years believing you were dead. I would have followed you anywhere.
Oh yeah, where Caden and Ashley have the exact same dialogue, even though they're very different personalities. But like the people who wrote this game were like, "Oh, I don't want to write a completely different set of being a dick to you dialogue, so we'll
Worse-
just recycle it."
This is kind of the culmination of the whole,
I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma.
you have to work for Cerberus railroading. Okay, see?
You're with Cerberus.
Look at this. Caden's like, oh shit, you're with Cerberus?
I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, so
Cerberus might be
I'm with Cerberus. I don't want to be working for Cerberus. This, like, the whole first playthrough, I was going, hey, when do I get to not work for Cerberus?
I know. I was
Then
always
Caden
looking
comes
for that
along.
option.
And he's like, oh, you are such a fucking idiot for working for Cerberus. What the hell are you doing? And it's like, thank
Oh,
you,
there you go. I don't
BioWare.
work for
Thank you
Cerberus.
for,
Go for there.
giving
There.
me a take that
Say it.
that for...
I don't say it.
Oh, yeah,
say it,
check
Josh,
this
say
out.
it.
Thing to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that?
That's not what you just said. That's not what you told it to say. I don't work for Cerberus, and it's like, oh, we're only working together because we want the same thing. That's not the same as saying I don't work for them. So the dialogue doesn't match up. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't match the established characters.
They gave
BioWare
ambiguous
is
leads.
Are targeting
giving a big fuck you to the player, like, haha, you don't want to work for Cerberus? Too bad, and we're gonna make fun of you for working for Cerberus at every opportunity. Really sucks that you have to work for Cerberus, doesn't it?
What if they're working with the collectors?
Yeah, Cerberus has been like Cerberus has been an albatross around your neck. Like, the whole time you're trying to do exactly what Cerberus wanted you to do, which was unite the galaxy.
And tell me you're
and like be a figurehead. Every time you try to do that, people are like, "You're working for Cerberus? What an asshole!"
I know. Like, couldn't they at least, like, give you a front organ? And why does your character have to keep telling every damn person you meet, oh, I'm with Cerberus, but I don't like them? Like, there was no reason to blurt that out to Caden.
Here's an idea, scary man with a sun behind you. Rename your fucking company to something like Happy Trail Ponies, and then send fucking Shepard out, and have her be like, I'm part of Happy Trail Ponies, let's fucking kick some ass.
Yeah, well,
do you guys realize you could literally paint anything you want on the side of that ship?
Yeah, that part of the game really made me angry and frustrated me. That I couldn't say anything that I wanted to say. Perfectly reasonable things that it would not let me say. And when I did pick something that was pretty close, it wasn't what it came out of my mouth anyway.
Like, that was pretty much the point where I realized, okay, this game is not Mass Effect 1. And it's not going to be anywhere near that.
Shepard, good work on Horizon.
See, I would have been tipped off like after.
This game is taking everything from Mass Effect 1 and saying, fuck that shit.
There's not enough space awesome in that.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's not like anything necessarily wrong with wildly diverging from the first chapter. Although, I mean, this is more of like a, it's supposed to be more of an epic story thing, so that doesn't make so much sense. But, I mean, yeah,
oh, hey, here we go.
If you're savaging... Wait.
Elusive Man Betrayal number 1.
A few carefully disguised rumors that you might be alive and working for Cerberus.
I see. What were you trying to prove?
Why did he do that?
Were looking for you or people connected to you.
So basically, the whole colony of Horizon was bait.
But I couldn't just wait for them to take another colony.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's
and this
great.
this is the point where... This is the point where Paragon would say, alright, we are no longer working together. This is no longer a Paragon thing to do. I'm leaving.
Although on the plus side, he's finally acting like Cerberus from Mass Effect 1, which is more like, hey, let's kill as many humans as possible.
In order to save humans.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collector's stock for that very reason.
It is really hard to play Renegade on this game and hate Cerberus because all of the Paragon options are hate Cerberus and all the Renegade options are, hey, Cerberus is awesome.
As will their resolve. There's no
I thought the idea was Renegade isn't stupid, but just chaotic.
You put your past relationships behind you.
I'm free, clear.
I assume you put your past relationships behind. Well, Caden suddenly went crazy and changed personality, so I guess?
And really, the only reason they had him do that, the developers admitted this straight out, is because in the end of this game, you can get killed, and you can have your whole team get killed, or no one get killed. But they wanted Kaiden to be alive in Mass Effect 3. So they wouldn't let you have Kaiden in this game, which is the same reason why we won't be able to recruit Liara. They didn't want any of the love interests from Mass Effect 1 to be able to die.
Yeah, like, I think it's interesting that if you romance someone in the first game, then they can't join your ship in this game. And I don't know if they did that on purpose to be like, there are other fish in the sea. Try out Semgaris or something like that. And especially if you romance Caden or Ashley, it makes you dislike them as people, because it's sort of like, yeah, okay, Cerberus sucks, and I understand why you don't want to go with that, but they're also being kind of like bitches to you. Caden is kind of a bitch to you.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you've changed.
Oh, yeah.
You're a different person than I remember. Blah 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 blah.
Looking forward to the
I'm like, Garrus doesn't
Like, he
give a
gets
shit.
pissed off that you're alive. Like, he gets pissed off that you're alive and didn't tell him. It's like, well, I wasn't really alive until, like, 2 weeks ago here.
Yeah, he's just such an ass to you for basically no reason.
I need you sharp.
And then he sends you an email like,
oh,
I need more time to think about it. Yeah, buddy, I've heard that one
Gonna
before.
go take care of a little unfinished.
Now, if it was Ashley, that would be perfectly in
I
character,
imagine
of
everyone
course.
else is too. Getting some.
That is true.
You know.
Ashley makes
Yeah, it does
career
feel
being
like-
an irritating jackass.
It does feel like they took Ashley's dialogue and like, Caden, oh, we'll just give him Ashley's dialogue. They're pretty
Yeah,
much the same
Caden
person,
would
right?
actually follow you, so we're just gonna give him Ashley's dialogue.
Well, they gave him her armor, so maybe they're that
That's
fucking
true.
Good
crazy.
point.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, so now that that unmitigated disaster is over, let's go do something more interesting, like recruit someone more interesting. Say,
Oh, who
Tali.
are we gonna recruit? Oh, cool.
What did you say? Did you say Tally?
I think you should
Possibly.
recruit Ash Williams, but like not that Ash Williams, like from this game, the other Ash Williams.
No,
His
better.
special
Let's
weapon is
set up
chainsaw.
another Project Lazarus so we can bring back Ashley Williams, and we'll tell her that
Fuck
she's
yes.
incredibly important, a uniter of humanity, and that the Reapers are after her.
And then we'll
And then
just
we'll
go
have to
on.
laugh about that, and then we just punch her in the face for 20 minutes.
Oh, I was talking about Ash Williams, the actual Ash Williams from the movie. But now
Yes, that Ash Williams. That Ash Williams could also give you some pointers in getting renegade points. Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
That would be too OP. That I'm sorry, the collectors would never stand a chance with that Ash Williams.
Hey, we can get
want a
the,
renegade interrupt option that's your bootlace is untied. Bam.
final rank of charge. So you can get area charge or heavy charge. Heavy charge being better, and area charge having an area of effect. But why would I
Heavy
want an
charge.
area of effect? Obviously, heavy charge.
Yeah. Yeah, area of effect when all the guys are all scattered all over the place. What's the point of, like, they never cluster up, so what's the point?
I still don't have a good shotgun, but a decent SMG is on this mission, so that's cool. Oh my god, it
if
caught
you had
fire!
Ash Williams with you, you'd have an amazing shotgun.
Vampire! Vampire bugs! Oh my god, they are Sturges!
Oh.
Okay, so basically, if you step in the sun, you die. Well, not die, but start taking damage.
You slowly
Oh.
lose health.
Oh, that was what they were.
Well, not
implying,
so
that whole thing.
slowly, actually. Like how Morton is just kind of like
Need to avoid sunlight. Keep your shaded areas.
strolling down the ramp. Like, what's up?
Don't
Here's
you
an
think
idea.
Cerberus would be
How
able
about a
to
hat?
develop armor that could keep you from fucking burning to death by some sun? I'm just
I
saying,
know.
you got all this fucking
What
technology.
the hell, Morton? Come on!
Oh, well, look, you are walking on this metal
What are they
walkway.
doing?
You're walking on a
like,
metal
nope,
walkway
I'm not
that
gonna let
hasn't
you
melted.
move.
Right. Pick up the metal from that walkway, make
Oh, this is-
armor out of it.
And how about you wear a
This is
goddamn
what they
sun
get
hat?
for making armor out of
Yeah.
plastic. Oh, okay, some dying
Actually,
Quarian with a log, I guess.
they
I
made
don't know.
Shepard's armor look that way because it's easier for cosplay. PAX, I think I've seen like 2 different Shepards.
Oh my
and
god.
they were really good.
That guy at PAX was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, and they had some Garruses too.
And Tali.
And I must say,
Hey,
you
we
know,
are finally fighting Geth.
I enjoy fighting Geth. I 2 games in a row of nothing but Geth would have been too much. But it was nice to see Geth again after seeing the collectors and how dumb they are.
And Blue Sun. It's like, can we please,
Yeah.
please replace Blue Sun with the Geth now?
And I like the sound that the Geth make because it reminds me
love
of
it.
System Shock.
Yeah, well, not because of that. I just like it.
Go. What the fuck?
Can't target them!
Didn't... Hey, whatever. They're standing in the sun again. Get out of the sun.
Yeah, it's like, why did they add this gameplay mechanic to the game and then not have your AI companions understand it? It just sort of makes them seem
Yeah.
like idiots. If you try
Or
and
they
explore
have
this
armor
area,
that you don't get. They fucking get the
Yeah.
armor, but you don't
Alright.
get it. That's bullshit.
Well,
Or maybe
next
their
week
aliens used to
we're
hide
gonna
from
find
it, I
some
don't know.
suntan lotion.